I'm Ali Yapıcıoğlu. I'm an architect and builder. I'm going to quickly talk about a house that I'm building in Cyprus using rammed earth techniques. One of the new word that I learned last week when I attended a conference in Berlin was circularity. Circularity is taking a place of sustainability in the word sense only. But the circularity makes a lot of sense when you think about it, and I'm not going to go into it, but I would like you to take that word and think about what that means and how adapts to what everybody here is talking about. Earth, using earth and soil. Soil is very organic material. It's actually edible, not very tasty, but it is edible. You know all of this, and you know cradle to cradle. The idea of using the earth from where you're building, it becomes very important in circularity. The materials are, you all know the materials. The other things I want to talk about is when I built my house, I'm still building it, I did calculate everything from buckets to buckets. How much rough soil versus how much screen soil, and how much 10% of the NHL5 that I use. So these sample walls that I did became very important, how much earth that I need for my house. And then I did a lot of studies of the layers, how high I'm going to go, what are the layers, and did a lot of tests. Jar tests show me that I needed more sand because my soil was clay soil, so I had to bring more soil to mix with my clay soil. And I made my own screen using the bicycle rims and screen and washing machine motor to do this screen. I don't know if that is going to play. So basically, I made a screen of 3 centimeters by 3 centimeters, and then when I poured my soil that came from my construction site, then I had a screened soil the sizes that I wanted it. This is my construction site, and that's where my house is going to be. So I collected all the soil and made a pile, and I screened it all, and I start doing a test. But these all did by hand. And then when we get into the real construction, then we use some power tools. And I'm going to talk about a little bit more of that. So when the test wall is open, that's the moment that you just kind of appreciate all the hard work. It's just a beautiful looking wall, and everything looks perfect. And then we also tried some of what we are going to clad the rammed earth. It's a breathable linseed oil, but we did some percentages, 70% versus 100%. So we did some tests of those. And then we experimented with, the formwork. You got to make sure that the one bolt doesn't go to the exactly the same point. So those are the things that you learn when you do things by yourself. And then we start building it. We included electrical lines in the formwork. I suggest not to do it. It is a lot of work because that little box, you have to do a lot of work to make it perfectly fit, and it collapses because you're using a 8 to 10 bars of air pressure, and that is a lot of pressure for this little box. This is almost coming to the end, and to do this kind of work, I find out that you need a minimal of 4 people. So the one is mixing, one is screening, one is handing it to the top. And then the thing I didn't add some color to the mix. So the first layer is the natural soil, and the second layer I added a red oxide, and then third layer I added a little bit more red oxide, and the fourth layer the maximum red oxide. So we use the rammers with the air pressure guns. That's where I am doing the ramming. So it is a very, very labor intensive, as you all know, but when you open the formwork, it is so great. So I do recommend it, highly recommend it, but it takes a lot of time. My time is over. Thank you.